So here we are, it is my last day of my trip. Quite sad it's come to an end, I really am. I've had a great time here. I'm in Hastings at the moment, staying with my friend Dave and his wife Annetta. And they've been really brilliant with me. We've organised trips and tours and food and drink, and I can't thank them enough. Today we're going to look at some Aborigines. If you have a look at what I've done as well, what I forgot to say in the first place is I know that last night's vlog, or the vlog that I did, the Australian vlog, that it froze halfway through for some reason, and it missed out 5 minutes. So the first clip is going to be the 5 minutes that you missed on the last clip, if that makes any sense, because there's no point in taking that off and then uploading it, because I'll lose all the views, you see. So, and right, so my last day, we're going to look at some Aborigines, and last night there's also the kangaroo trip, which was just fantastic. Feeding little tiny baby kangaroos and sugar gliders. It was brilliant. So, onwards, upwards, forwards, let's go.
This is so cool. Paul Robinson's house. So people live in these houses now?
Yes.
Really? So do they have to sort of leave when people...
No, they don't do film inside the property.
Oh right, I'll bet the house prices have gone up. Has that just been built, that one?
No, that's not part of it.
Oh, that's part of it?
No,
it's not.
part of it.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much. So there you go. Ramsey Street. How cool is that? Brilliant. You've no idea how chuffed I am that I'm stood on Ramsey Street. Oh, she's stood on Ramsey Street. Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours. So this is Melbourne Market. Just a bit cleaner than some of the markets I've been in recently. Oh, sandwiches. Sri Lankan street food. Strange, isn't it, how a lot of people just tell the same things. There's that fish there. Do you know where you're going? We're looking for some shrimps for the barbie. You can see shrimps for the barbie. How much choice?
I come from a land down under. I made it to Australia. I'm in Melbourne. Oh, yes, I am. How are you, eh? Got myself a new hat, new hat, new hat. Hey, at last, I've got a bit of luxury. There we go. Warwick has got his own bed. Big bed. Lovely furniture, really nice furniture. Decent telly. Fridge, proper fridge. All sorts of crockery and cutlery. Microwave, not that I ever use a microwave. Aircon, nice bedside cabinet. And my favourite place, the shower. This is one of the nicest showers. I've just spent about half an hour in here. It was really, really nice. Really nice. The story behind this is somebody has paid. Somebody paid for my flight from Darwin to Melbourne. This person doesn't want to be named, doesn't want to be mentioned. So we'll call him Dorothy.
To feed the ducks, guys, they are wild and we're trying to not encourage them. It doesn't work very well though. They do all just live here forever because they don't get free food. Oh yeah. We do have a little paddy melon. We've got two paddy melons just over there. They're the ones that are quite dark. They are definitely not to hand raise our wallabies here in the park too. Sometimes though there are things that happen in the
Hello, here you go.
get spooked. And then when they get spooked, they will throw their babies at the threat and run away. So, and he doesn't just hang with the other tamar's, he will come and join up with all the other different species. He's not fussed. Oh yeah, he loves it. He gets introduced and he's just been great.
All right, I'll get you some more. Chew. Here you go. Here you go, Paul.
They're from East in Victoria and sort of all local as well. We do have a couple they wait until there's a group of wallabies and then they sneak in between. Excuse you, Munster. Mind your manners. He's such a bully when it comes to food. I think you're my favourite button.
See you guys.
Marshmallows is Tasmanian paddy melon there. This is her little Joey. So that's Marshmallow's Joey. And the paddy melons are very, very shy. Sarah, how'd you get back over here?
Oh, Mum has one call.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello, mate. Hello. Hello.
See, the more I make him wait, the pinker his ears will get, and he will probably come over here and sort of put his hands up and show us his big sharp white teeth in a sec. Is he coming? No. So these guys, the reasons they got called Tassie Devils was when the first settlers came. There we go. Shows you his teeth. Shows you his big claws. Hello, handsome. The reason they called them devils was when they went out looking in the night, when they heard those screeches and squeals, all they saw were these big red triangles. Grey, they're called Western Grey. The Western Grey. So these would crossbreed. However, the wallabies and the kangaroos.
Hello.
Yeah.
Look, he's here. Someone else.
And how would that, like, obviously he's quite a lot bigger with regards to the babies then? She's quite big.
No, the babies would still be a little tiny jelly bean. Okay. Yeah, luckily.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But she is not keen on him. Alright, so while they're both
Hello, mate.
and make sure you give him pats on the foot. Someone feed Quinn before he jumps on us. And give him a pat on their back.
Here you go, mate.
Oh, go close, just not on the box. Just so, like, yeah, not so that it's getting on the box.
Okay, mate. Yeah.
Oh, Juniper's like, I'm not going to come down low. So this one here, you can put the arm up for her. She doesn't like coming down low, but she'll hang because these ones naturally hang upside down to hide from their prey. And if she grabs that, it's okay. You can let it go. Drop it when she's I can't believe you're on her. You guys are never on each other. What are you doing? She has the most beautiful face though, Juniper. Yeah, she will. Do it, Juniper. So there's a possum that's come down to try and steal the food. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you look at those branches, you can't tell how much the koalas have eaten. So by counting their poo, knowing that they've done between 150 and 200, we know they've eaten enough food. They're very fussy. They won't eat the same type of leaf every day. Raise an animal, you shouldn't be humanizing it like that. I actually hand raise wombats, and my son loves them, but he has to know that they need to go to the wild. And by making them be part of your family, they just don't want to go back. So unfortunately, like whilst I would think that it's amazing if a wombat broke into my house to sleep on the couch, not is because of a disease called the devil facial tumor disease. It's a cancer that grows on their face and it spreads through saliva. When these guys fight for food, they bite each other, spread the virus.
So, just been for breakfast and I've come across this. A bike repair station. So presumably you put your wheel in there, your tyre in there. You pump it up with that. And you've got screwdrivers. You've got Allen keys. That's ridiculous. Well, it's not ridiculous, it's brilliant. Imagine that in the UK. That'd last 5 minutes. There'd be some baghead nicking all that and flogging it. Unbelievable. Brilliant. So this is just like, how many possums did you say were in this?
That one's 12, and this one's 45.
12 possums. That's ridiculous. Nice and warm though. I might have one of these, take it home.
Have a 2 on it. See what you think.
What's this called?
Bower spinach. Not to your liking?
It's a bit like apple skin, I think.
It's got, yeah, and it's quite
Salty apple skin, yeah. No, that's alright. That's quite pleasant.
This plant here is called kangaroo apple. When it's in this form, everyone can eat it. When it's in the green form, it's a form of contraception. So it's a women's plant and it's an everyone's plant. You can try the red berries if you want. It gets the name kangaroo apple because they're a bit like an apple shape, or it's like a cherry tomato shape.
Well, that's them, I think.
People
Actually, they're absolutely rank. Oh, it starts off all right, and then it just gets rank. Try one.
I'm not eating the whole thing.
Oh,
I can't do it.
just chuck it in. Chuck it in. It tastes all right. You have to throw the old one in.
No, I don't.
And it's vile. Oh, no.
This is lamandra.
Right, this is what, lamandra?
Lamandra.
Got to get someone to get rid of the taste of that chuffing kangaroo thing.
This is much nicer than the kangaroo apple. I actually don't mind the kangaroo apple.
It's because it's a woman's plant.
Quite possibly. So, when I was told
I'd rather have fish and chips. It's not doing much for me, that, I must admit.
Oh, dear me.
when you're done, just toss it. Once you've gone past the white bit, just toss it in the bush.
Go past the white. You're bloody.
Equal stuff away here.
This is what it's. Oh, this is bush tucker, is it? Right. All right.
Vegan bush tucker,
It
mate.
is vegan bush tucker, isn't it?
So
And what's this again, Tammy?
This is seaberry saltbush or balagi. You have to try some. Go on.
This is bush
Don't eat the
tucker,
berries,
right?
they're bitter.
I feel like a rabbit.
Is it any good?
That's not too bad. You have that in the south.
That's actually one of the better ones that we've tried so far.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I do like balagi.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, just toss it back in. That pod has
This is what we call pig face.
pig face. or
Pig face.
Car colour.
So past the.
Did you try some?
Yes. Anyway, moving on. Enjoy, Ken.
That dries your mouth out, doesn't it? That sucks all the saliva out your mouth, doesn't it? No. If I was Aboriginal, I'd be starving. If I was indigenous, I'd be absolutely famished. That just dries your mouth out.
Long-lasting mint flavour. But if you don't like mint, it is very minty.
No, this is the shittest restaurant I've ever been in.
You could
It
put
really
that in
is.
gin.
I guess you're not coming back.
Oh, this is not an Egon Roney restaurant whatsoever. You've got no Michelin stars whatsoever.
I'm just going to grab some of these.
Oh, haven't you got any strawberries or anything? Don't you got strawberries or plums or apples or something?
I gave you an apple. You turned your nose up at it.
Oh yeah, that kangaroo thing.
Yeah.
So why is this inside a fence?
Because it's a pond,
Oh, okay.
so we have to fence it.
Health and safety.
Yeah.
Take the labels off everything, let nature take its course.
Yeah, because we have a lot of kids here. So, yeah. So this here is called Kumbundi. There.
And this is called what, Tommy?
Cherry bala or barley.
And you've removed the toxic thing, haven't you?
Yes.
Don't eat that bit.
What do you think?
Not
offensive?
It's not offensive.
Tastes like a bit like a raw apple or a raw, like a tart apple, tart pear.
Dust.
Dust. Okay.
Tastes
I
like
haven't
dust.
had that one before.
If you can imagine how dust tastes.
But there was only one, you see, so I can't.
But that's not.
No, you don't need
That's
to
not. That's not offensive. That's not offensive. That one. That's all right.
No. So this tree here on this country represents our future.
Are they called what again, Sammy? These
Warrigal greens.
Warrigal greens. Okay. That's not bad.
You like that?
That's not bad.
Yep.
Oh, cabbagey. Oh, it's not bad that. Yeah, that's not bad. Sea celery. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that's like really, really strong celery. Oh,
The only reason I was taking a step back is that I'm not a big fan of celery.
well, that's sounding a bit more promising, a chocolate lily.
So with the chocolate lily, you squish the flour. So you're opening up the oils, and then you eat it. Do you want one?
Yeah, I go like that flour. And I squash it first. Squash it first,
Yeah.
and then eat it.
That would actually taste a bit like chocolate.
Or vanilla. I think it's got a chocolatey vanilla flavour. When the sun's out and all the flowers are out. So we would have used our possum skins on the doorway here to keep the warmth in. On the floor of the hut, we would have used them also around us to stay warm.
So you put possum skins on the this dot. That's like the Flintstones, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's it made out of?
So, burner wood, that timber that you use at like an ibuprofen.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So we would cut the branches.
Yeah.
We'd heat them over a flame.
Yeah.
The sap becomes soft and pliable inside. We mould it to the shape that we want, and when it cools down, it maintains that shape.
Okay.
Then we would put mud over the top, a bit like mud pie consistency.
Yeah.
We put it all over the top, and then we would cover it in ochre. So this has been ochred. Ochre is a soft rock that we grind down and mix with water.
So this is actually made of these things that
Yep.
you're telling right now?
Plus, we would have put wattle sap on it.
It's like some of the hotels I've been staying in, that.
Yeah, you thought it was plastic.
I did, yeah.
The
Wow.
reason why your ceremonies are done to cleanse your murp, your spirit, so that while you're on country, you have a good time. But also so you smell like country. So people know when they pass you that you've been welcomed and you have permission to be there, that you can use the resources, and that you're going to have a good time while you're on country, and that someone has allowed you to be there. So I'll just get. Traditionally, we would have used the drill stick, but because we can, and drill sticks take too long, we'll use the lighter. So this is stringy bark. And it's all about smelling like country. So some mobs, like my mob, we would take you in the salt water and we would bathe you in the salt water so that you'd smell like country. River mobs might take you into the river so you smell like the river water, or they'll put the water in their mouths and they'll puff their cheeks and they'll blow the water onto you. Up north where it's nice and sweaty, they take the sweat from under their armpits and they wipe it on you so you smell like them, so you smell like country. We don't do that here. I'm just going to do the smoking and a water blessing.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
It's not sweaty enough today. So again, it's about cleansing your spirit. So when the smoke comes, it's about washing it over you. Now, because I'm not a traditional owner, I can't do an welcome to country, but I can do an acknowledgement of country. So, okay, I'll do one, that's fine. So, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians on the land on which we gather, the Bunurong Boonwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. I'd like to pay my respects to elders past and present. I'd like to welcome you both for coming here today. It always was their land, always will be their land. Thank you.
Wow.
So,
Right, so now I know what you mean, because
Yes.
I have something similar on the...
I'm down and mix with water.
Right.
So, women get dots and men get warrior stripes. And it's all about bringing out the inner warrior. Don't look so worried, it's okay.
Do I not get a spear as well?
I don't know if it is fair.
So, what I'll do is I'll give you the water blessing and then you can head to the smoke. Remember, it's about bathing yourself in that smoke. So, it's about, essentially it's like a passport. You want to smell like country, so you know that you've had that passport stamped and then you can go onto country.
I've got a flight to catch. It's going to be like I've smoked 60 B&H.
You'll be right. You'll be right. Don't
Just
worry.
say you've gone to a cultural smoking ceremony.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's fine. Okay, so Wiminjika, welcome. Wiminjika, welcome. Come over to the fire. Yep. Wave that smoke over you. That's it. Cleanse your spirit, your murp.
Me what?
Your murp.
Murrup.
Yeah, your spirit.
You usually avoid smoke. Oh hello, instruments are coming out now.
You both done?
Yep.
Wiminjika, welcome. Rightio. So that's our smoking. Put that in your hand.
Oh, right, okay. Is this a spear?
It's not for throwing, it's a punishment spear.
A punishment spear?
Would it come from desert mob?
Where does this go if it's for a punishment?
In someone's leg?
In your leg, oh right.
Yep.
Whew.
Well, could go in other places too, depending on the punishment.
And what would people get punished for?
Stealing wives.
Stealing wives?
Yep, so remember how I explained to you about arranged marriages and it was really important because of the genetics?
Right, yeah.
So if you stole someone's wife and went off with someone else's wife and you hadn't been arranged into that marriage, you don't know whether you're going off with a family member. So it was really frowned upon.
So let's say that I went off with somebody else's wife.
So you'd be punished.
What would happen? Would I get dragged into like a square or something and beaten with one of them? Or?
No, you would be brought in front of the elders, and the elders would make a decision on your punishment. And if your punishment was that you would be, the spear would be placed into the back of your leg, so you'd have a scar, but you'd also probably walk with a limp. The women would be there waiting with their medicines, their ointments to make sure you didn't get an infection, but you always walked with a limp, and mob would know that you had done something wrong. Yeah.
Whoa.
That was how their punishment system, that was how they governed their country.
Now in England, like if somebody goes off with somebody else's husband or wife, they just get half the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A superannuation maybe if you're lucky.
Yeah. Wow. That was really interesting because that Tammy, she was indigenous, she was an Aborigine. I just had this vision that they were all black people, but I didn't realise. I'm going to have to be Googling it, I'm going to have to read up about it, because I didn't realise what all this Aborigine stuff meant. And basically, Australia wanted everybody to be white, and they went round just taking babies off families and giving them to white people and breeding the black out of them. I was just absolutely astonished by that. I mean, and it still goes on. It still goes on now. I'm going to have to Google more about this because I'm really interested in it now. But it was good fun, that, trying all the different plants and stuff. Anyway, there you go. Just thought I'd drop that one in. Well, that's it, folks. It's done. My journey is over, is completed. I'm setting off to Melbourne Airport shortly. It's a 9.5 hour flight to Hong Kong and then 14.5 hours to Heathrow. I've had a great time. I've learnt a lot. I hope you've enjoyed my vlogs. I hope you've laughed at my vlogs. This is not the end. I'm not going to stop vlogging. I'm going to keep doing, I don't know what yet. But I'll maybe drop a vlog on every week. I start Blackpool on Easter Saturday at the Horseshoe Pleasure Beach Resort as usual. So I might be dropping a few vlogs in about the show, etc. And maybe do behind the scenes at the Horseshoe. But my next challenge, I am now researching doing Route 66 in a mobility scooter. Now I know I can't do the whole of Route 66 because some of it is highway, so I'm taking somebody with me. We're going to have a car with us obviously for doing the highway bits, but I will do the majority of Route 66 on a mobility scooter. It's 2,484 miles. A mobility scooter will do 36 miles a day. And I think it'll take something in the region of 2 months to do. So that's my next challenge. So that's what I'm going to be researching when I get back. I'll leave the link below because people have been asking if they can donate to Brian House Children's Hospice in Blackpool. So I'll put a link in the comments. I seriously want to thank everybody for your support. All those people that were ringing me, texting me, messaging me, leaving me messages. You know who you are. I didn't realise people cared as much as they do, but they do. So that's it really. I'm going to the airport now, back to freezing cold. This Saturday, don't forget, we've only got a couple of tickets left. Again, I'll leave the links in the comments. I'm at Russ Brown's House of Illusion in Blackpool doing the questions and answers and showing some video clips that have not been up on YouTube. A bit more raunchy ones. So don't forget, if you want some tickets for that, click on the link or just go to Russ Brown's House of Illusion website, get them there. There's not a lot left, we've nearly sold out. So again, thank you everybody. Thank you so much, those people who donated. Just thank you. Hope you've enjoyed it, hope you've had a laugh, and hopefully see some of you on Saturday or some of you on Easter Saturday at the Horseshoe Show Bar, Pleasure Beach Resort, Blackpool. Thank you everybody. Once again, lots of love. Mwah.